I always get that hard C for some reason. But yeah, the Tacitus interpolation is he has some lines in there that seems to reflect that. And it almost seems like that's where the interpolation came from to put into Tacitus. So more of an overview of what Sulpicius Severus said. Trying to find it. Talks about the what is it? Neronian persecution of Christians in the passage just prior to the one at issue 229. He doesn't explicitly reference Tacitus. Numbers of studies shown that the language used by Severus in this passage is consistent and may be indicative of Tacitus' style.
Yeah.
Most of the time, yeah.
Let's see. It's possible. It's possible that Severus may have been a little bit more involved with that creation of that line than previously thought. We don't know exactly who put it in there. Tertullian kind of alludes to the idea that the Christians were discussed, but that could simply just be him saying, "Hey," he mentions the questions. He doesn't really. I don't think he says anything about like Jesus per se, or he doesn't. What he says is that they were persecuted by Nero according to histories, but that's just him connecting to questions as opposed to him outright saying Tacitus and outright saying Tacitus mentions Jesus.
Well, yeah, and he doesn't say Tacitus. He says the pagan authors. Yeah. Some of the pagans mentioned this and this, and so that's that. From that whole section there is what I was. It kind of reminds me of what, because there's arguments out there that there's a lost Tacitus section, and I was like, that doesn't, it doesn't make much sense. It seems more like Severus, probably wrote closer to the style of Tertullian.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I mean, and that would make a little bit of sense, I guess. Yeah, but yeah, he was active there at the beginning of the or near the middle of the late fourth century.
Yeah, late fourth, like 380 something. Yeah. Died 403. It looks like. Or yeah. Anyway, yeah, I was just wondering about that because I was thinking, you're talking about Tertullian, kind of alluding maybe him, but I was also just bringing up Severus as a possible place where they maybe condensed his little section and put it in and cited it to Tacitus. Said, that's where it was. So
yeah, or he wrote and said, hey, let's go ahead and like this is something that Tacitus would have mentioned or Tacitus would have explained.
Yeah, let's throw it in, especially when the only copy of Tacitus, 11th century, 10th century. So
yeah.
And Severus
where did they find it? Because Severus is in France, or modern day France. Where did they? Let's see. The oldest manuscript.
I think it's 10th century too, Severus, 10th or 11th.
Well, it's 11th century for book 15 of Annals, but I don't remember where it was found.
Oh, the Medici Library.
Oh, okay. They
found it in the Medici Library, which is kind of suspicious in and of itself anyway. That it's that Medici. Like the whole family.
Yeah. But, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. So that library is still open.
Yeah. I remember I remember that from a few weeks ago. I was research on that. Yeah, and it came up, said, the first time it was discovered was I think it was given to them from I think in the 13th century is what they said. Yeah. Funky cold Medici. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you go. But that they discovered it there, and it was given from a monastery somewhere close to there. So, but yeah, and it's interesting. Yeah, Severus, the Chronicle, is from circa 403. A mission of events recorded in the Gospel and Acts. Yeah. Anyway, I was just wondering about that. If you guys had run it and see if it came up any kind of stylistically like the line in Tacitus.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Not really. we haven't ran it specifically with Tacitus. I don't think. I don't think because it's in Latin, but
yeah. Well, that was another thing. He also wrote in Latin, just like Tertullian, just like Tacitus. So anyway, just another name on the list.
Another person to dig into.
Right.
God.
All right, yeah. So let's bring it up real quick.
All right. Well, thanks for coming up, man. Thanks. Hetty, everybody. Hetty.